Hello, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a little bit of a haul. I have some perfumes that I picked up. Some were blind buys, some were recommendations from you guys, and a few other things. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna mention real quick the only two non-perfume things that I bought. One is this. This is from Pacifica. This is the Acne Warrior Acne Fighting Body Spray. There's some decent reviews on this, and me and my boyfriend have been trying this product out for the last 2 days. Don't really know if it's doing anything. Let me know if you've tried this, but yeah, I got this guy. And then I also got this Vanilla Co Clean It Zero, like, makeup removing thing, like one of those melt away things. I like these kind of things in the shower, so when I'm too lazy to take off my makeup before I shower, I'll just use one of these in the shower and then maybe follow up with like a little bit of a micellar water or something afterwards. But I love these kind of things in the shower. I've heard really good things about this guy. Let me know if you've tried it, but I'm excited to use that. I like how I just threw that like as if I was cool. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? All right, so let's talk about Ariana Grande's Cloud. Now, the story behind this guy. This is actually a used perfume that I bought off Mercari from someone. It came with a box, which is wonderful. There's only about 10% left in this perfume. Now, the reason I spent money on this is because everyone seems to be obsessed with Cloud. I smelled it once in store because everyone talked about it and hated it. I did not like it at all. And this was a year ago, maybe longer. I can't really remember, to be honest. I don't even know when this came out, but I was reading reviews and watching so many perfume videos, and people seem so obsessed with it. They're saying that this is basically the most commented statement is that it's a compliment getter. Everybody else seems to love it. So I was like, you know what? Let me re-smell it. I haven't smelled it in a very long time. I haven't had a chance to smell it actually on my body chemistry. Let me buy for cheap just a perfume with just a little bit left in it. So I get the bottle, I get to see what it's all about, I see if I get compliments, because hey, if 99% of the population thinks it smells good and I don't, then maybe it's worth it. I don't know. But that's why I got this, just to test it on my body chemistry. So it looks like this. I will say with her packaging, I'm actually not a fan of these things. I think they're a lot prettier like this. My only issues with this is that I don't like how obnoxious the caps are. Like without that, and if it just had a little cap, it kind of reminds me of like Chanel. So I really do wish that the caps were different, but yeah, not my favorite packaging. This, as much as I like young girly like kitty things, like I'm obsessed with Too Faced makeup, and that's pretty much all like childish things. This, it reminds me of like me when I was 5 years old. It's just a little, I don't know, I like classier bottles, I guess. So the top notes are lavender, pear, bergamot, then it's whipped cream, praline, coconut, vanilla, orchid, musk, and woody notes. Not usually a fan of woody notes and coconut in perfumes, but I sprayed this on my body. As you can see, there's really not that much left. And at first I was like, you know what? This is a lot better than I thought. It's weird because this actually reminded me of Bonfire Bash for some reason, or like Sweet Whiskey, where it almost smelled smoky. And I know that that's those like woody notes that almost smell spicy. A lot of woody notes smell a little spicy. So I got that, but this like whipped cream, coconut, vanilla-ish medley, almost like marshmallows, is so good. It's almost like this kind of really young, sugary, coconutty, creamy note that's really young and sweet, mixed with this more mature, slightly woodsy, spicy note. And normally, that's not my thing. Vanilla type creamy fragrances aren't my thing in general. Add a woody note, like why would I like that? I like fruity, fresh florals. But something about this, like I could not stop smelling myself, and this would project, like I could smell it. And I don't mind it. I'm gonna definitely use this up and see if it's worth me purchasing my own like full bottle. But I don't mind it. It's still not usually something I would go for, but I can see why people like it, you know? So let me know how you feel about Cloud. I'll have to wear it some more, but not too bad. And considering I don't have a lot of perfumes like this because I stick with what I like, which is fruity perfumes, it's nice to have one like this. Let's do my other Ariana one. So this is Thank You Next. Now here's the story behind this guy. The first time I heard about this perfume was a coworker of mine was wearing it, and I thought she smelled so good. And she told me it was Thank You Next. And I went to the store and I smelled it on the piece of paper and I was like, this is so like weird smelling. Like it smells like pickles. And then I looked at the reviews and there was so many reviews where they said it smelled like pickles. And I was like, okay, I guess never mind. And I never thought about it again. And then over time, like I kept thinking about this perfume until now, where I was like, you know what? What if it smelled like that because it was on paper? I never actually let it settle and mix with my body chemistry, and I really loved it on someone else. So I decided to try it again, so I bought it. It looks like this. This packaging I actually don't mind. I do think the heart is pretty cute. So the notes on this are raspberry and pear, coconut, pink rose, macaroons, and musk. So I think it's that maybe that raspberry and like, or rose coconut mix that gives it this like pickle note. And it's not really pickles. I hate pickles with a passion. And the worst part is, I don't know, some of you guys might know this if you watched me like a long time ago, but a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, when I got COVID for the first time, I couldn't smell for a very long time. I had no sense of smell. Everything tasted bland. It was really awful. And then once I gained my sense of smell back, every single perfume that I owned and that I smelled like pickles to me. It was so weird. It was like the sickness rerouted my nose to smell different things, kind of like how your taste buds can change as you like grow older. And I was so scared. I was like, body sprays still smelled normal. It was just perfumes specifically, like anything like harsher and more intense, they all smelled like pickles. And it got to the point that everyone was making fun of me. My brother got me a jar of pickles for Christmas. Like it was just this big run-on joke. And this lasted like half a year or longer. Like it lasted a really long time. And then finally I got my sense of smell back. Perfume started smelling normal again. And I was like, what happened? So I think that's why I'm sensitive to that like pickle scent, but it could also be mistaken for pineapple. It just has this like, I don't know, acidic note, I guess. And I like the smell of this. Even the acidic part. Yes, I can understand why people think pickles, but I don't think it's actually the scent of pickles, if that makes sense. This on the dry down is better than the initial spray. Once you don't spray it on your clothes, once you let it dry on you, you still get this acidic note, but it's a really pretty fruity acidic note. And the creamy notes in here are divine. This projects like crazy. I was actually at the hair salon, and whenever I would go back to the chair after she washed my hair, I would smell this like, it smelled like vanilla or like macaroons, like really sweet vanilla cookie macaroon kind of smell. And I'd be like, oh my God, like what hair product is that? Like, is it a cream? Like what is that conditioner like product that I smell? It smells so good. And after the second time I came back to the chair, I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. Like I'm the product. I smell good. And I realized this projects like crazy on me, like crazy. I don't know what it is. I don't hear anyone else talking about it that way, but it projects like crazy. And what projects is this sweet vanilla macaroon type creamy smell that I think a lot of her perfumes have. And the acidic note that makes it a little different or weird, I'm attracted to that scent. Like I like it. I had my boyfriend smell this and I asked him if he thinks it smells like pickles. He's like, maybe a little bit, but I wouldn't have thought that if you hadn't told me. And I was like, okay, that's good news. I actually really like this perfume. I know I'm in the minority probably because I know a lot of people don't like this or it's their least favorite from her line. But I like can't stop smelling this. I love it. I love it on my body chemistry. And I really hope people don't think I smell bad, but it smells really good. If it's pickles, it's sweet pickles and it's delicious. Next, you guys, I picked up a little Burberry Her. Now this was recommended to me. And what attracted me to it is the bottle. Would I have bought this if it didn't have a really cute bottle? I don't know, but I'm really glad I did. So I bought a little one just because there's no way I'm gonna get through all my perfumes in my lifetime, probably. So I got a little guy. Now, the notes in this are strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, sour cherry, black currant, mandarin orange, lemon. All the fruity notes, absolutely adore. Violet, jasmine, musk, vanilla, cashmere, oak moss, woody notes, amber, and patchouli. Now, when I read that, I was like, how have I not heard of this perfume before? Like, I started watching perfume videos and it was mentioned in almost every single one, and I was like, oh, okay, so like I've just been living under a rock when it comes to fragrance. And I went to Ulta right away and I smelled it knowing that that's what I was gonna pick up, and when it settled on me, all I could smell was baby powder. And I was at Ulta like, I guess never mind. Like, it just smells like baby powder. Like, why does it smell like that? And then I went home, weeks passed, and then I was sitting at home like, I wanted to buy it so bad. I kept hearing people talk about it and I was like, you know what? I never got to try it like outside of the store. And everything in store smells a little different. So I finally just pulled the trigger and I bought a small size. I had some kind of coupon. I sprayed it as soon as I got it. And at first, I got this really like woodsy note. It's the same one as Cloud. I know some people compare these to each other, and it was the same like woody note that's almost spicy that to me smells like smoky. I got that same spice note and this really beautiful fruitiness, and I was like, gosh, like that spice note, I don't like that spice note, but those fruity notes are really good. And then like out of nowhere, it dried down, it settled on me, and I just became obsessed. It was the weirdest moment. Those spicy notes are usually like the heavy notes, those woodsy notes is what you usually smell the most of. But when it settled on me, it's like those notes became like just a skin scent, and I just got this beautiful, fresh, clean fruitiness from it, and obsession. It has this like, I sprayed it on myself earlier, strawberries and cream kind of scent, which I don't usually like. That makes me nauseous. Add creamy to a fruit and a floral, like it makes me nauseous, but it's done in a way here that's just very clean, and I think that woodsy note matures it a little bit so that it's not just like a strawberries and cream fragrance. It's almost slightly candy-like and artificial, but those fruity notes are bomb. It's still out of my comfort zone because of that like slightly spicy woodsy note. I don't know, I don't think these are dupes whatsoever. This is definitely more like fruity, which I love, but I actually really, really like this, and I'm shocked. Is it something I'd normally go for? No, like a strawberries cream woodsy note, it's not really my thing, but this is really nice, and I actually really, really like it. It's weird because usually when something settles, I get those notes that I don't like, but this became better as it wore on me. And I'm sure there's still that baby powder smell a little bit, but I like it a lot more on me trying it at home than I did at the store. Let me know what you think of this one. I really like it. I'm glad I got a mini because I, don't know for how long I'll feel the same way about it, but the bottle is beautiful. And I also want the green one, the Eau de Toilette. That one smells like grape juice, like sparkling grape juice, but it's super fresh and clean. It has like pear in it. It's nice. It kind of smells like what I'd get in a body spray from Victoria's Secret, but I still really like that one. And I'm the way where if I get one perfume, I want to know every single one in that line to collect the ones that I really love from the line. I can't just stop at one. It's a problem, but I really like that one. Last but not least, I have Dolce & Gabbana 3 L'Imperatrice. I don't know how to say it. This was a recommendation, but it was $80, and people said it didn't last, so I was not about to buy that. And then I realized everywhere else, like fragrance.net, Fragrance X, whatever all the, fragrance online stores had it for like 30 bucks. And I was like, that I can do with a coupon. So good. So this is what the bottle looks like. I love the bottle. This is kiwi, rhubarb, pink pepper, watermelon, cyclamen, jasmine, lemon tree, musk, sandalwood. Now this, when I smelled it, I was like, you know what this smells like? It smells like Velvet Petals Radiant, which is like watermelon and kiwi, mixed with Escada Sorbetto Rosso. Sorbetto Rosso has this like almost sparkling watermelon note, like fresh champagne sparkling watermelon, and Velvet Petals is more sweet, and it's like you meet in the middle between those two. That's what this smells like a sparkling watermelon sweet scent. It's very fresh. Do I think it's like the most unique thing in the world? No, but I think it's beautiful, and people say this doesn't last, which I'm actually really sad about. I hope it lasts on me. It's a really beautiful scent. It's everything I would want in a scent and more. Whoever recommended this to me, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Let me know in the comments if you were one of those people, because if you watch my videos and you recommended this to me, then you are spot on with the kind of things I like. It's fruity, it's girly, it's sweet, the bottle's beautiful, it's glass, there's pink liquid, like it's everything I would want. So thank you, and I am obsessed with this. All right, you guys, those are all the new perfumes and items that I got. Let me know what you think of these, and please give me suggestions if you have any perfumes that you know I'll like based on like fruity fresh ones, you know? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.